Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. This is post-game bonus content, I guess. I've finished the game. I've beaten the game. I haven't started New Game Plus yet, though. I have been doing Covenant-y things, and so continuing that trend of more Covenant-y things. Surprisingly hard to say. I'm going to be joining the Blade of the Darkmoon. I'm going to become a Darkmoon Blade. And I'm here in Anor Londo, in kind of the opening area of Anor Londo. I don't know for sure if there's going to be a lot of PvP with this Covenant. I have seen an awful lot of Rosaria's fingers. I have seen a couple of Mound makers, not really a lot of them. A bunch of Sunbros for, like, fighting off folks, and a lot of Aldrich of the Deep, which was the previous video. I was a member of the Aldrich Faithful, and I was messing up some folks. It was a lot of fun. So, hopefully there are some members of the Way of Blue here, and hopefully them being invaded by the Aldrich Faithful counts. Because I would love to be summoned for assistance here. Hey, I am actually being summoned. This is exciting. I am a Darkmoon Blade. Let's see how this goes. So we're going to be fighting off the Aldrich Faithful. And whatever the hell else decides to invade. Like, like you. Rosaria's finger Yuki. I will chase you off. Aha! My sword is bigger than yours. Oh my gosh. There are so many people here. Dangledore. It's, Dumbledore's dangly brother. I feel like we have a little bit of lag on this one because you're not actually hitting me with that sword, but you're hitting me with the sword still. Ooh, you have another sword! You got two swords! That's crazy! I only have one sword, and it's not a sword, it's a machete. And it's real strong. I'm really hoping that Valor can kind of take care of himself. Hey! Dark Spirit was destroyed! I got a proof of a Encore cap, which, I'm sorry, Valor, that's really the only thing I care about at this point. Oh man, 2-on-1 though. I'm still here. We can still do this. We got this. We got this. Come on. 2-on-1. Let's tag team him. He tried to parry me and it didn't work. I'm mostly worried about, like, members of the Aldrich Faithful invading, because they can invade in numbers quite easily. Hello! Nope. Damn it. Valor, you're on your own, buddy. Oh, bad things are happening because of me. I forgot I count as a good guy, so all of the things that attack good guys are gonna attack me as well. Oh no! Oh no, this is bad. I'm so sorry, Valor. I screwed this up. Okay, I gotta heal. Glorious Tom. Man, I need stamina. Oh my gosh, and an Aldrich Faithful. There are a lot of people here, and they're all trying to kill my friend Valor. Valor, we got this. I'm so sorry. Yuki, die! Oh, we killed Yuki! Does that give me a second proof? Yes! Oh, this is so good. This is the best place to be a blue sentinel, or Darkmoon Blade. We do have an Aldrich Faithful, though, which is going to be a problem. Oh, he ran away. Well, that's fine. Here, you get one of these. Boom. Oh, Valor, you're running away. You didn't see it. Come back here, man. Ah, crap. So it's 3-on-2 now. I will praise the sun, though. And another Dark Spirit. So it's 2 versus 2 versus 2? Or maybe 2 versus 4? Really wish we had another another friendly person here. I only have 2 Estus. Oh man, this is great. This is everything I wanted, especially because I've already gotten 2 proofs of a Concord kept. Hey, Glorious Tom. Oh, Aldrich Faithful! Oh, there are so many things here attacking. Oh my gosh, you have some crazy like element or something on your weapon because it's doing a lot of damage to me. I don't like this. Gotcha! Oh, I gotcha! Oh, I ran into stamina! I'm sorry, Valor. I don't think we're living through this one, buddy. I tried. I tried so damn hard. I'm sorry, there were too many of them. That was a good fight, though. I like that. I don't like that more and more folks kept showing up. Damn, I killed 2, and there were still 4 more. Holy crap. Yeah, that was good. That was a good fight. I mean, I didn't kill 2. You know what I mean. Anyway. Okie dokie, so from this point on, it's all going to be post-commentary. Much of my PvP was not very successful. I got kind of disheartened. It's fine, we don't need to talk about it. We can pretend it didn't happen. Woohoo! Just ignore this video that you're watching right now. So, Darkmoon Blade stuff was rough. I had a few successes, but I did not record those on video. I had a lot of failures. That's mostly what I ended up recording on video. At some point, I kind of quit, ran around, did some other stuff. I went back to the lava world, and I got all of the, got 100 coins, and I got all 8 red coins. No, oh, no, sorry, no, wrong game. No, I did all the, I picked up all the items out in the lava pool. For whatever reason, I didn't record a lot of this stuff. There's like a pyromancy out there, and maybe some other stuff. I went and I found the other Braille miracle book that I was missing. Just little stuff like that. I found, you know, a couple rings I was missing. I went through the swamp and killed a bunch of those giant tree jerk holes that were really messing me up earlier. There was another white birch tree there that was being shot at by the archer. A lot of the crabs and a lot of the giant horrible tree monsters dropped like unique rings and things. That was kind of cool. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? There was a tiny little corner of the swamp area, just like to further cement that the Farron Woods swamp area is like pretty explicitly the Darkmoon Basin from Dark Souls 1, kind of in like a weird merge with Blighttown swampy poisonness. There's a little corner where there's a bunch of like dead giant mushrooms from the first Dark Souls. So that was kind of cool to see. Just weird little fan servicey things like that. I did eventually start New Game Plus, and I found the Mound Maker's Covenant there that time. You'll see in this video right here, I'm using the giant fire axe. So that's the new Demon's Great Axe, which is nowhere near as cool as the Demon's Great Axe from the first Dark Souls. This one is a pyromancy. I actually had to like level up my faith a little bit to use it. It does just a tiny bit more damage than Yorm's Great Machete when it's upgraded to like an equivalent level. That's hard to say. But it requires faith and intelligence to be at minimum levels to wield it. And while it technically does more overall damage, the damage is split. It does less physical damage, but it has a good chunk of fire damage. I don't know. I was using it for a bit because it seemed interesting. It seemed like a nice little change of pace, and I liked the moveset. This was a weird situation for this PvP, by the way. It's like somebody got summoned in as an invader, and they just hid the whole time. It might have been like a friend of the host or something. And so we kept getting other people summoned in, and we kept wrecking them for a little bit. This happened a couple times. It seemed to be a pretty common situation. A lot of people who were just like farming for Covenant items or whatever the case may be. So that was interesting. Yeah, so Covenant stuff kind of came out to be a bust. I tried Rosaria's Fingers a couple times, and it was horrible. I tried the Mound Maker stuff once I went into New Game Plus a couple times. It was horrible. So, this is going to be the last sort of invasion sequence that you're going to see. Not really much I can do about that. That's just kind of the way it went. I did, however, upgrade the Darkmoon Blade Covenant a little bit, which gave me some interesting dialogue, so I figured I'd share that with all y'all.
Oh, good blade of the Dark Moon. Welcome home. If I can provide thee succor, only tell me how. Long ago, our father Gwyn, lamenting the waning of the fire, became cinder of his own will. Now, the fire is linked by the champions who have come in his stead. Such is the will of Father and the gods. And so the Dark Moon Knights took arms to watch over those who link the fire. But long ago, our company lost its last proper knight. Only its covenant was preserved to this day, until the time of thy visit. Heirdom taketh many forms, indeed. The Dark Moon Knights were once led by my elder brother, the Dark Sun Gwyndolin. But he was stricken by illness, and leadership of the knights fell to me. Then Sullivan wrongfully proclaimed himself pontiff, and took me prisoner. Oh, where could my dear brother be? If only he were here, I would be most pleased for ye both to meet, as most assuredly would he.
I also did some Rosaria's Fingers stuff, which is fascinating. The red eye orb is rooted in a tiny land swallowed by darkness long ago. Some choose to put the orb to other uses. To embark on this path, enter the service of Rosaria in the Cathedral of the Deep.
Aha, you found a proper red eye. Brilliant. I knew you were a dangerous woman. Now invade and pillage all you like. And if you grow weary of your duty, you too may become a finger. Come on, give yourself to Rosaria of the Cathedral of the Deep.
There's also a fun bit of NPC questing alongside the rest of this covenant.
Ah, so you've chosen to serve Rosaria after all. She will be pleased with me for finding her another finger. But be warned, my friend. Rosaria's fingers need only fetch tongues for their mistress. Otherwise, we are free, unchained. Like Yellowfinger, you can choose to believe that all fingers share camaraderie, but do not force your romance upon the rest of us.
Yeah, she's dead. But she has a black eye orb. That's not a weird throwback to the first Dark Souls. Invade the world of Rosaria's killer. An arcane orb left on Rosaria's corpse. Have faith! Her soul can be retrieved by invading the world of her killer and returning victorious. The black eye is proof of vengeance, but often appears serene as it casts its gaze towards Irithyll. So yes, welcome to Irithyll. Since this item echoes the black eye orb from the first Dark Souls, I hopped back to Anor Londo to see if it would activate in the exact same place, and lo and behold... not quite the same place. But basically the same place.
Well, never expected to see you here. Felt sorry for the poor thing in all her festering glory. And now you want to ravage her soul as well. I sowed the seeds, I'll prune the mess. I, Leonard, swear so upon my vows to the goddess. No one will despoil her soul. Certainly no beast wrapped in human skin. Isn't flesh enough for a sick beast? Blessed Rosaria.
So yeah, we got some really cool stuff for that fight. Soul of Rosaria, the Crescent Moon Sword, and the Silver Mask. So if we check those things out. The Silver Mask! The mask of Ringfinger Leonard. In his youth, Leonard suffered grave burns to his entire body. His face, in particular, which he hid beneath this mask, was terribly scalded. He abstained from restoring these injuries, even after becoming a Finger of Rosaria. We also got the sword. This is his weapon of choice, a type of shodel imbued with the power of the moon. Leonard set out on a journey of rebirth, but decided instead to serve the goddess as a knight, and he inherited this weapon. Skill, Crescent Blade. We already saw him do that. It shoots a thing. And last but not least, the Soul of Rosaria. It was stolen by Ringfinger Leonard. Return this to her extant corpse, and Mother Rosaria will spring back to life as if nothing ever happened, which is kind of creepy. Very much echoes the Firekeeper Anastasia from the first Dark Souls. I think that was her name. But I was more interested in checking out the soul and seeing if we could turn it into a thing. So, hey, Ludleth, the Exiled Lord of Cinder. What can we do? So, Bountiful Sunlight, a special miracle granted by the Princess of Sunlight, gradually restores a large amount of HP for self and others in the vicinity. The miracles of Guinevere, loved as both mother and wife, bestow their blessing on a great many warriors. As a final note, this is fascinating. How is Rosaria related to the Firekeepers and or Princess Guinevere? And with that, I think I'm going to conclude these little epilogues, these fun little Encore videos. Yeah, I did a bunch of PvP stuff. I went back and hunted down a bunch of the items. It wasn't terribly significant. You really didn't miss that much. The Rosaria's Fingers quest was particularly interesting to me. That's why I decided to show it. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. I'm officially done now. There's not going to be any more follow-up until the DLC. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait until we get some Dark Souls 3 DLC.